It's now 8 straight wins for BU after another victory on the road last night in North Andover. The Terriers take the ice today with a chance to sweep the season series against Merrimack. Perhaps in some ways getting out of this first period unscathed. That's in!
Lindsay Bachna is going to gain entry here. And Vogt then, or excuse me, it's Vogt.
Ooh.
The tip happens right in front of the net, so Vogt sends it towards the net here. She's the one who gains the entry, and then that being played out of the air.
Right.
No surprise they're not looking at that.
Clean strip from Louisa Welke. Louisa Welke scores!
Just takes over herself. Just pickpocket right here, turns it back up the other way. Says thank you very much, walks into the circle and goes opposite side corner on the top shoulder of Hogarth. Her sister's in the box serving a penalty. She's out there scoring goals.
Warriors move it up top. Patra gets it back. Intentional wide, it's deflected in there. It's had nothing to do. She could have, gone up and played the trumpet with the band behind her. Oh, but now they score! Nicholson scores!
Third goal of her sophomore season in game number 13. And this was just a snipe. Get in the high slot area and just push one through and by Hogarth. Again, it was Vogt.
Oh, Lindbergh with a head of steam, bursting towards the goal, scores! Welke was hauled down. There is a penalty. Hansel fanned on the shot. We'll get it back. We got the extra skater here. Kelly wide with it. Up top, Kelly gets it again off the waffle board on the final shot of regulation. Now she wants to start the rush offensively.
No time to wait.
She's upended by McKinley in the final now 10 seconds of overtime. Vogt's just going to lie on it. Gets it going. The shootout specialist for the Terriers. One-on-one with Hogarth. Hansel cuts towards the goal, lost it, and scored!
Is because this was like when you throw a curveball when everybody's expecting a fastball.
Gophers already with 2 tallies in this hockey game. Starts down the right-hand side, cuts towards the middle, and is denied.
Nice job by Shanahan just staying with this thing. More time to size it up, obviously. Yeah, this is going to come down to skills.
Healy with the S route. Loops and loops slowly towards the goal. 5-hole scores! Terriers have got the shootout lead.
Oh, this is just beautiful.
For Merrimack College in the loss. Shows shot, goes to Deke, and the extra point goes to BU. They'll win the shootout. And this one will end by a final score of 3-3, but the Terriers take the second Hockey East point.
Yeah, it's a little bit of
All right, Julia Shaughnessy and Coop Watch one for you guys.
Just takeaways from the game, Coach?
Love being put in those situations that we can keep growing. So proud of our group. I felt it was the best we changed all year. Bought into the game plan. It didn't matter the stress of the moment. Everyone stepped up and was a leader and took ownership, and I think there's a lot of good to be taken from that.
What is some of that good that you take away from the game?
Being in those high pressure moments, right? It's been a little bit, and knowing that everyone just has to do their part. No one's tried to do it themselves. We stack shifts on top of each other. We played as a group, and to be able to be in a pressure moment like that and respond that way, that's exactly what we want to see.
This game marks the 9th one of your win streak. Just wondering how you feel this game compares to the other ones that you've played so far.
You want me?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I think we've just kept doing our habits every single game. We stick to the game plan, as Tar said, and I think we've never strayed from that, and that's what's been giving us so much success. No matter if the game's 3-3 or if it's 5-0, we still have the same mindset going into the third period, and we just want to close it out with a win. So that's been very helpful.
The old saying, hard to beat a team 3 times, definitely the biggest challenge that they've put up against you guys. Just what was different about this game?
Yeah, you know you're going to run into these games where a hot goalie or it's just not going for you. That's hockey, right? In those 1-on-100 games, and the composure and how you handle that, being able to try different things, getting some overtime experience, getting those looks, like that's what we're excited about, and obviously being able to still get the win while we're at it. But like I said, these games happen.
How do you think the 3-on-3 overtime went?
Yeah, I was really pleased with it. You don't practice 4v3 every day, but no, I thought they did a great job. And then we rolled right into 3v3, and we changed with possession. We didn't force things. We used takeovers and cutbacks, and I thought we had a couple good looks.
Obviously, big difference in volume of shots between the two teams. Talk about what you think about the quality of shots that your team is taking.
They were good, yeah. I mean, eventually, a team will pack it in, and you got to hunt those rebounds, and it gets harder and harder. But I do think we got some quality looks. We got our D shooting from the point, and getting some experience there and how to create high triangles and go to the net. So there was a lot of good.
On the other side, Kelly 3 goals on 8 shots. Did the lack of volume of shots kind of keep her from getting into a rhythm?
I can only imagine that would be tough. She's played a lot of hockey for us. We've really pushed our group this week. Came in a little tired kind of on purpose, but so I think, those games happen too, right? She's been great for us, and I can only imagine it's tough, especially that first one's a tip. That's like really not a goal that she could have had, I think, so it's always tough to start on that note.
Julia, from your perspective, just on Maggie's shootout goal, doing an incredible move, you just, I guess, just talk a little bit about that. Have you seen her kind of try to break that out in practice at all? Or?
Yeah, so one of our pregame rituals is the practice before we play, we all do a shootout, and I've seen it a few times. I think our goalies have caught on to it, so it has been working there. But she said to all of us before they even picked her, she said, yeah, Kucherov, if I get it, I'm doing it. And we were like, all right. She's done it a couple times in practice. It's been awesome. But yeah, that was pretty sick.
I guess for both of you guys, just talk about carrying the momentum that you've had so far. Like, how do you take that into a big weekend series next weekend against BC?
Yeah, I think BC is definitely a weekend that everyone gets very excited for. I know we've been talking about it since probably the beginning of the season. And so I think I think a little nerves come with that. But I think we played great under pressure, and I think we played great a little bit nervous. You saw that in the Minnesota series. Obviously we had a little nerves going in, playing a really high-ranked team. And so I think just approach it the exact same way, and should be pretty successful.
Yeah, not hard to get up for BC.
Yeah.
So it should be a fun weekend and another good test for us, and we'll just keep bringing everything that we're learning with us. It doesn't matter if we're winning or tying games or losing, we're constantly getting better, and we're striving for BU Hockey Upgraded.
Coach, Christina Vogt just keeps flying around the ice, picking up her 10th assist in the last 6 games. Can you just talk a little bit about, what she's been doing exceptionally well over this stretch and just what she brings to your offense?
Yeah, I think she's just open to trying new things, practicing new things, and obviously she's just so talented and confidence to hold on to the puck, play with her teammates, and she's buying in. It's a beautiful thing to see. I think she just surpassed her point total from last season, and all assists. It makes it easy to put her on the ice.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.